really hope that Scherzer, because he's only pitched once. And they've pitched Senga 3 times now. Verlander, no, they can't have. This is only their second time. Scherzer pitched game 3 in the best of 3. Well, they should have pitched more than once.
It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Mets. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby.
That's game 5.
Game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect. The home side taking care of business in game 1, but this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or
second or third?
Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. First pitch coming your way next. One down, and now it's the polar bear.
What the fuck is pitching? Or, I know it's pitching, but... Senga 3 games, Verlander second. First only pitched once, so... Okay, it's Senga. Was third game. Verlander's, yeah, he's 1-0. This is... There's 0-0. This third game starting right now. Second game starting right now. Yeah, the Senga pitch game 5. How do you pitch game 1? There's no way. Pitch 5 and 1? No, we pitch 1, 2, 3. I don't know how this works. Doesn't really matter. It does though, but the point is Scherzer's 1-0 and it isn't allowed to run. This must be the second game, Verlander. No, it's third. Yeah, it's the second. The innings is pitched. That's all you have to see. 12. And that includes this one. Yeah, that includes this one. So... Re-earned runs instead of always favorite. 6. 4 runs.
Alonso, riding homer here in this one.
Yeah, I didn't see Scherzer in 3 sideways.
They change it down out of the strike zone. Terry's on timeout.
He's trying to get the ball on board any way he can. Infield pulled around to the right, outfield straight away and deep. A 1-1. Ball 2.
Doubled up on the changeup. After Ash being loose in the Mariner pen. There's Mitt.
2-1 with Clark battling Kelnick. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now the cutter in on his hands. He's just off the edge of the plate.
2 balls, 2 strikes. A 9-8 Ranger lead. Struck him out. 2 down.
That's not good.
All off
speed pitcher to throw this last pitch, and it's going to be 98 miles an
There's
hour.
him out.
It's a good part of the play.
Clark's good though, yeah. Like he's a closer. Like Chapman. He's not playing like that.
And Gino can catch one here.
Wasn't
Yeah,
even
I know
good.
most of the 35,000.
Oh boy, Gino.
Here for the
He's
final
on.
regular season.
He's fucking home run or
For
nothing,
the
guy.
Rangers, check
He
swing,
went.
strike one.
He went. That's the tail.
Yeah, they're a full Texas side roar
Gino
right
must be
now.
way down the line. 9-50 is on the throw.
Feeling good about himself right now.
Start tonight? Or is that somebody blowing it? Chapman blowing it and then
Did he go?
Yeah.
Did not. He's going to check with Mike Palutsky.
Sick. Chapman come in and throw it. That's the first proposal. He's only through 9-50.
Gino would love to catch one of these fastballs and drive it out of here.
They got the cutters.
They can say he started.
Maybe I can.
1-1. To Gino.
Rick lost.
In there for a strike. Mariners down to the final strike here. 1-2.
Pretty good fastball at 99 miles an
Let's go
hour.
in the second one. There, then
Nobody on. Mariners down a run. Trying to prevent a sweep here in Texas. The clerk ready. And the pitch. Way outside, ball 2. It has been a tough year for the Mariners here in Texas. 0-5. Here's the 2-2 to Gino. Line drive down the line.
Wow.
Tying run at second.
Wow.
What a great at-bat. Eugenio Suarez. They keep it alive. And here come the Mariners making noise again with 2 outs.
And here you go. It's a slider. He wanted it away. He left it middle in, and he hammers it down the line. Good job of staying on that breaking ball.
Mariners in the 7th inning. Did all the damage, getting 3 runs on 3 hits with 2 outs.
Caballero's going to run for Gino.
Yeah, he's got very good speed. He needs to be very smart out there. First Canzone popped up. First time up as a pinch hitter. Need a knock.
Not using
Check swing. He's good. Ball 1.
Able to lay off the changeup. Straight up in the outfield, playing the pull on the infield.
In zone, looking to get Caballero home to tie this baby up. 2 outs here, top 9. Outside, ball 2.
Add the City 6, Houston 5. Holy fuck. Are you fucking kidding me? That kid is nuts.
Now he's going to get counted here,
Walks in,
2-0.
sweeps the
A
Astros.
lot of room out there.
103
Caballero,
losses
fast
there.
runner. Taking a big lead. Here's a pitch. Love smothers it, tackles it, throws to the
Mariners
pitcher
are
and the clerk.
Why not? Because Houston keeps losing every game.
Complete the sweep
Look at her.
of this series, and they're going to be in first place for 3 consecutive days. The Mariners are winless here.
Texas is
in
rolling away
Arlington
with this
for
now. Look at
2023.
Minnesota
But
up there
they're
just
still very
steamroll.
much in
They're
it.
fucking
But this is a
oh,
disheartening
what a
sweep.
win for the
It's a
Cubbies.
tough one. It's a tough sweep. You're right about that.
It's
Especially
Miami
today, they
1-2.
fought so hard to
And
get back in this after giving up 6 home runs to the Rangers.
And
But they ended up coming up a run short. So you're right.
No,
This
one.
is a tough one all the way around.
Good news, they're still very much alive with some Gigundo games coming up against Houston and these Rangers again. Buckle up, everybody. Look forward to seeing you at T-Mobile Park. For Mike Flowers, I'm Dave Sims. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy the postgame show. Mariners postgame starts right now with Andrew.
Welcome back, friends. You're watching Misplays of the Month. Let's jump back into it with the MLB and outfielders. Plain and simple, they crash into walls. We know this. Happens all the time and will continue to. But what's rare...
LA. Texas is up here. Pretty sure.
Crispy chicken with hot peppers and ghost pepper sauce.
Feel up for work and play? Feel down when it's time to cruise. No matter what your speed is, find your stride in OSI.
37.3.
New projects means new project managers. You need to hire.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job, you immediately get your short list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job criteria. Visit Indeed.com/hire and get started today.
Do you love the thrill of fantasy football? That's what pounding the table with our experts give you the inside edge to crush your competition.
This is a guy who could be your absolute
Both the
favorite.
running back and
NFL Fantasy Live, tomorrow at 5 on NFL Network.
On the CW.
Play today.
Show the pros watch is now for everyone. Inside the NFL. This Tuesday at 8, 7 Central on the CW.
Back here on Game Day Live, 43 yards for Matt Prater to give Arizona an 18-10 lead, which actually they did have this lead previously, but the Dallas Cowboys jumped off sides. Jonathan Gannon elected to take the points off the board. They eventually get them back. As we get back to Harrison Butker from 41, and the deficit is now 24-0, Coach, for Justin Fields and this Bears offense.
Yeah, it'll be an uphill battle for the Bears offense in the second half. But for that Chiefs kingdom, they may want to invite Taylor Swift to all their home games.
It's an improvement for the defense is that pressure. The pressure applied with a friendship bracelet. Now they're applying pressure to Justin Fields and the offense. We'll go back to Baltimore for this game between the Colts and the 2-0 Baltimore Ravens, who had to come back in this one. Lamar goes in the end zone, gives them a 1-point lead, but the Colts did not go away, Coach.
Minshew magic. Once again, this Colts football team, they're showing that they're a very resilient bunch. This is not their best showing. Quarterback stepping out the back of the end zone.
Are you kidding me?
Nevertheless, they fought to the very end and found a way to win a game. They found a way to win a game. Minshew atoned for that bonehead play, the 2 points that he gave the Ravens by making an excellent throw there in that situation.
And that, from Matt Gay at the end of regulation, ties a record. Well, no, it's just shy of breaking a league record, one that he would break eventually. The record holder for the longest kick in history comes up short from 61 to give the Ravens the win. So the game goes into overtime. In overtime, the Colts elect to go for it, and Baltimore gets a stop. And so the Ravens just need a couple of first downs for a Justin Herbert kick. But ultimately, there's this play as all of Baltimore is looking for a flag on speed on Zay Flowers. Coach Harbaugh cannot believe that they did not call it. So in comes Matt Gay. This kick would break a record. 4 field goals from 50 plus, and he hit every single one of them. The Colts win it, Coach, in a surpriser as Minshew looks to the heavens.
On the Broncos.
Just a wild game that comes up with the Colts winning. 2-1 is Indy as they get the win over Baltimore, 22-19. Back to KC, 2nd and 10 for Justin Fields. He's looking down the middle of the field. It's tipped and it's picked off. It looks like Justin Reed got a hand on it, and Edwards finishes the play with an interception.
Tip balls never find the ground in the National Football League. It's going to be important that the coaching staff really just take a moment to consider, just the psyche of the football team at halftime. But, ultimately provide them with some solutions going into the second half against, the defending Super Bowl champs. They're going to have to regroup, find a way to get the quarterback settled in. He hadn't thrown many passes. Right here, you're trying to throw it over a hook defender. It's ambitious to think that you're going to fit that ball into that window, and now you put your defense back out on the field. Hopefully they can hold them to a field goal. If not, that locker room could be quite hostile, I would say, at the halftime of this game.
Rashee Rice gets that catch on first down, and the Chiefs have a 1st and 10, a minute and 25 seconds to go. 31 seconds on the play clock. We'll see how they approach things. They've got 2 timeouts.
How do you do that?
Mahomes, yeah, patient. And what we've seen all game is that the underneath pass is going to be there. It's going to be available. Early in the game, they ran the same play, pretty much with the exact same result. Rice was able to get the ball down inside the 1 yard line. It's not looking good for the Bears. Hopefully they can hold them. But if they can't, they're down 31 points at the half. We've got to see the best of Justin Fields throwing the football.
The only chief upset is Rashee Rice, who's now been tackled inside the 1 yard line twice today. There's a flag as CeeDee Lamb gets a first down. We'll see who that's on. And the Cowboys down 8. See what this penalty is. And look, Nick, that's going to be OPI on CeeDee Lamb. So get a look at it, Coach.
Yeah, just right here, just another zone beater, a pivot route by CeeDee Lamb, but he cannot extend his arms at the top of the route, and he was called for that.
So CeeDee maybe more contact against the defender than the Bears defenders had on Isaiah Pacheco. That's another touchdown, and it's 30-0. And Taylor Swift is very happy.
Man, I tell you, it's tough for the Bears, but it's a joyous occasion, all right, in Kansas City right now. Not only is your team up 31-0 at halftime, but there's a rumor swirling that Taylor may perform at halftime.
At some point, we'll see.
Yeah,
I mean,
Super Bowl.
I made that up.
Why not? Why not, Coach?
That, right?
We saw the Dolphins hang 70. Maybe watch out for the Chiefs. It's 31-0. We had 4 touchdowns from Raheem Mostert. Devon A-Chain putting up 45 fantasy points. We'll see what the Chiefs and their backs can do. They've had a solid start. The Browns looking to bounce back from a Monday night loss where they did nothing on offense. Plenty of it today, as there's Ford wide open for a touchdown.
Yeah, Deshaun Watson looked like one of the best quarterbacks in the National Football League today. It was good to see this Browns offense give them an opportunity to throw the ball downfield. Have them in the shotgun just a bit more, but they seem to be in a good rhythm against a really good Titans defense. And big play by Deshaun, quarterback design run, getting down inside the 5 yard line. You don't want to see a lot of that, but just find a way to make plays. Kareem Hunt stepped up and made plays for this Cleveland offense, and they just played good football in this game today against a really good Titans defense. That was
Ford dodged for the pylon there. He gets that touchdown. 20-3 at this point. Myles Garrett, 3.5 sacks in this game, making his push for Defensive Player of the Year. The Browns defense all over the Titans. And here comes Deshaun back to a wide open Amari Cooper for another touchdown. It was all Cleveland. And this, when he goes for the air bump on Coach Stefanski, you can read his lips. He's like, I can't jump like that. I'm not jumping. But we'll celebrate.
Well, I'll say this, Pat. This Browns defense has been a catalyst for their success this season. They've been consistent from week to week. There's no question that Myles Garrett is arguably the most talented defensive player in the National Football League, and he stepped up and made some big plays today.
So we had a matchup in Detroit as the Lions taking on the Atlanta Falcons, who come into this game 2-0. Early on, it's 3-3. Jared Goff looking deep to a wide open Sam Laporta. They had the tight end drag, and he was all by himself.
Oh, great play design by the Lions offensive staff. We're talking about 2 of the better running football teams in the league, in that Atlanta team and this Detroit football team. And they both do a good job of featuring their playmakers. But the Lions got the best of this Atlanta team today. Atlanta was forced to do something that they're not quite comfortable doing just yet with Ritter, and that's have to throw the ball downfield to move the football.
A rare miss from Younghoe Koo from 46, and there goes Jahmyr Gibbs down the sideline in the fourth quarter as the Lions looking to ice this one 13-3. Sets up Goff on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, 3rd and goal. You don't expect to see that from Jared Goff. Big play Once again, really good play design. They called that play at the right time. You see a big play by this Lions defense. Michigan man go blue. All right. Former second overall pick in the draft, just making the play and doing a stinky leg. Let's go.
7 sacks, 2 for Hutch as the Lions win it 20-6, improved to 2-1. Atlanta has their first loss of the season as the NFC loses another unbeaten. The Falcons fall 20-6 in Detroit. There, we'll go to another unbeaten team in the NFC. That's the New Orleans Saints. Derek Carr and the Saints visiting Lambeau Field. Jordan Love's playing in his first home game. He'd have to try to come back in this one. Speaking of comebacks, Jimmy Graham back in our lives. Touchdown Saints.
Well executed play down in the red area. Jimmy Graham has been doing this for many a year, just winning matchups against safeties and linebackers in man coverage situations. Rashawn Gary made a couple big plays in the game. One of the biggest plays in the game was knocking out the quarterback for the New Orleans Saints. And Derek Carr left the game. Jameis Winston came into the game, and they were able to ultimately hold on. But that was a big loss for the Saints.
So after Carr goes down, Love with the keeper makes a move on Demario Davis, who couldn't believe it, gets in there. Then Packers going for 2, down 17-9. Love running, coming back across, gets that completion to Samori Toure. It's 17-11. 4 minutes to go in the game. Love looking down the field, a little bit of a push-off by Reed, but he gets it. Sets up a first down in the red zone, 3rd and 3. Love looking for Romeo Doubs, and the comeback is complete.
Big time play when they had to have it. That was the appropriate throw. Back shoulder fade for the game winner. You know, really good job by the Packers. And I mean, they were resilient. Defense made a ton of plays. Jordan Love is growing up in front of the coaching staffs and that Packers fan base's eyes.
And so it was 17-0. They score all 18 points in the fourth quarter. An incredible comeback at home by the Green Bay Packers. So let's get back and welcome into those of you watching that game in Seattle between the Panthers and the Seahawks at the half here. Patrick Claybon, Pep Hamilton, watching Matt Prater from 62 yards in Arizona, 4 seconds on the clock, kicking from behind the logo.
Does he have enough legs?
He does.
Oh, wow. That is without a doubt, that is a stinger shot like Tiger Woods used to hit. He kept it low and drove that ball through the goalpost.
Yeah, not even sure he had the laces in the right position on this one. Let's see the reverse angle. How close was this?
Wow.
That's very close.
Yeah.
That's very close, but, you know, it counts. All you got to do is get it through. Josh Dobbs raises his hand in celebration as the Cardinals go into the half up 21-10 over the Dallas Cowboys. A lot of Matt Prater there. As he's coming for the record that Matt Gage has said he's got one from 50-plus. He's going to have to hit a few more if he's going to tie that. We'll get to the highlights from earlier today. We talked about it. Coach Hamilton mentioned it. The Houston Texans, there's something going on when they take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Early in the game, Tank Dell catches a bomb, and there is Pierce to finish it off.
Early in this game, shout out to the Texans special teams. All right, a ton of big plays on special teams. You'll see the tight end, actually the fullback, muff this kick return and pick the ball up, and not just, finish with a big game. He scored the ball. That's unheard of. Outstanding play-by-back. Well done by the Texans. The Texans, they've had the Jaguars number. I think I said it earlier. It's 21 out of the last 26 games against the Jaguars. The Texans have won. Don't hold me to that, or maybe it's 20 out of 25. But nevertheless, big win for the Texans. Young quarterback continued to make plays, continued to show his potential as a passer in this league. And freaking C.J. Stroud, Tank Dell, you're going to hear that combination being talked about for years to come. Really good young group of receivers and a good young quarterback for this Texans team that should put up some fireworks in years to come.
Fun fact, C.J. Stroud had yet to take a snap for the Ohio State Buckeyes. It was 2017 the last time the Texans lost to the Jacksonville Jaguars. 15 seconds to go at the end of the first half. There was completion to Watson from Mahomes, but that's not the important part of that play, as 15 comes up limping a little bit. Not putting a lot of pressure on that right leg. We'll see what part of it is.
Yeah, hopefully he'll be able to shake it off. He's shown that he's extremely tough. We all watched the quarterback special, and we saw how he was able to push through the high ankle sprain last season. That does not look good, guys. Wow.
Yeah,
that's unfortunate.
That's Yannick Ngakoue kind of coming around, slipping, and he comes right into the back of Patrick Mahomes' ankle. He does remain in the game. Maybe going to get some treatment towards the break. We'll see him. Still in the game, though.
Yeah, he's shown us that he's one of the toughest players in the league, and he'll tough it out. But right there, they're just trying to get some additional yards for this field goal attempt that they may have here at the end of the half. Or will they take a shot? They have 2 timeouts. There's 8 seconds left on the clock. You should be able to get 2 plays in 8 seconds. But you do have a timeout. So let's see what they decide to do here on second down and 10. The one thing they don't want to happen is for Pat Mahomes to get touched and, of course, hit in this situation.
And he just kind of dumps this off to Travis Kelce. He's going to lay down. They'll take that timeout and get Harrison Butker in. And Mahomes shaking his head because he knows he's going to have a conversation with Andy Reid about the remainder of this game, with the Chiefs up 31-0. As it's all Chiefs. McKinnon, Edwards-Helaire, McKinnon again, and then Isaiah Pacheco. Those are your touchdowns in the game. Added in a couple of Harrison Butker field goals, including the one that ended that drive. And we welcome in those of you not just watching the Arizona Cardinals up 21-10 over the Dallas Cowboys, but those of you watching the Kansas City Chiefs 34-0 at the half over the Chicago Bears. And do you think you guys had a lot of points in that? But let's look back, Coach, with this game between the Miami Dolphins and the Denver Broncos. And here come a lot of touchdowns. I'll just say that.
Yeah, well, this was one of those games where it seemed like every play that was called by Coach McDaniels and his Miami offensive staff, it was working. They were able to run the football first and foremost.
Over 40, 47.
But, all the trick plays, everything was hitting today. And I can't recall the last time that, I've seen the team put up 70 on the NFL defense. And so just a testament to their coaching staff and their players in Miami. They had all the misdirection schemes going. They ran a couple shovel passes for touchdowns. They really ran the ball right at this Broncos defense, and this Broncos defense, they just wasn't up for the challenge today. I'm sure Coach Vance Joseph and their defensive staff at the Broncos, they'll, get back and study this tape and make the necessary adjustments. But this was a bad day at the office for the Broncos nonetheless.
And they come right back to the play again as there's nobody there. They score on that twice. We saw 4 Raheem Mostert touchdowns. It's 63-20. Devon Achane has this run. This was after a long touchdown by Robbie Chosen. Folks, they had 726 total yards. This is the second most in the history of the NFL. They were only 9 yards shy of a record that was set in 1951. Coach, after the game, answering questions about why they didn't get 9 more yards, he said they didn't know, said it was fine, they shut everybody down. What more could they do? They scored 70 points, Coach.
I'll tell you what, all I'll say is that will be the longest flight ever from Miami back to Denver. It'll feel like they're flying to Norfolk. It's going to be a long flight. But it's the National Football League. You know, any given Sunday, you can have a bad day at the office. That Broncos team, they'll regroup. And they'll be ready to come back out and compete next week.
It's been a few bad days at the office for both the Vikings and the Chargers, and in the fourth quarter, either team could win this game. Jefferson with that reception to give the Vikings a 24-21 lead, but back comes Herbo, as that ball could have been picked off. Instead, it finds Josh Palmer, as Mike Williams left this game with a knee injury. Josh Palmer waving goodbye there, but it wasn't over. They elected to go for it, Coach, with 2 minutes to go in the game.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's great that the Chargers were able to get a win today, but I think ultimately they're going to have to sit down and really just evaluate their philosophy in some of these critical situations and games, because that's been the difference for this team over the past couple of years. You have arguably, all right, this generation's Drew Brees and Justin Herbert. And when I say that, the comparison is more so it's a comparison of the system discipline that Justin Herbert plays with. He's the best progression passing quarterback in the National Football League right now. And the numbers he put up today were unbelievable. But they found a way to win the game. And they got to find a way to win the game without just relying on Justin to throw the football. Just got to help.
The Vikings won all those one-possession games, 11 in 2022. They're 0-3 in one-score games thus far this season. Mac Jones and the Patriots taking on the Jets. And that is a long touchdown to Brown, the tight end, which was a huge play in this game, Coach.
Really big play in the game. I think ultimately, when you're talking division opponents, you know, the game is going to, sometimes it's going to be a one-score game. And even though, I would say that the Jets offense wasn't consistent over the course of the game, they had a chance to be in it at the end of the game, but they just fell short.
Matt Judon basically slams the door shut on that with the sack of Zach Wilson, but they get the ball back. They have a Hail Mary attempt that bounces right to Randall Cobb, but he can't corral it with his left hand, and that's the final 15-10. The Patriots survive. They get their first win of the season and their 15th consecutive win against the New York Jets. It's the longest in series history for either team. In fact, it's the most consecutive for Bill Belichick over any opponent. Coach Rivera and the 2-0 Commanders taking on the 1-1 Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen with some time, and he's got a great ball to Gabe Davis for a touchdown.
Yeah, tough day at the office for this Commanders offense. I think, ultimately, though, the coaching staff and the fan base should still have, tremendous confidence in Sam Howell. Just a tough day, That's the National Football League. When you turn the ball over, especially early in the game, and you put yourself in obvious passing situations when you're playing from behind, it's a tremendous challenge for any quarterback, especially a young quarterback. And Josh Allen stepped up and made plays with his legs, as we've seen him do over the course of his career. And this Buffalo Bills offense, they had a much-needed win and a day where they made big plays all over the field.
Yeah, Sam Howell in his first three career starts had 2 picks. He had 4 interceptions today, including a 32-yard pick 6 by A.J. Epinesa. Bills win it 37-3. Let's look at the first half for Josh Dobbs and the Arizona Cardinals playing host to Dak and the Dallas Cowboys. And it gets started with Josh Dobbs on the ground. He had a big play, and here comes James Conner as well. The Cardinals, we talked about it.
Started off with a knee injury. Justin Herbert, who completed 40 passes in this football game, gets Joshua Palmer there for a 30-yard touchdown. It is 28-24 Chargers over the Minnesota Vikings. And then, with 15 seconds to play, Vikings at the 6-yard line. Kirk Cousins pass intercepted by Kenneth Murray Jr. 28-24 Los Angeles Chargers beat the Minnesota Vikings. Broncos at the Dolphins. Raheem Mostert takes it in from 1 yard out. Hill kick, come in and knock it away. 11 yards and a first down. Now it's the 46 of Carolina. Play action. Six one man. Flat down. Walker still going. That's how Walker remains occupied and gets a reaction from this crowd. Carolina going against Seattle scorching because of the penalty marker at midfield. We've seen some shake from these tailbacks today, haven't we? Miles Sanders in the first half, Ken Walker there, but let's see if this goes for naught.
There's no foul for offensive holding. There's over the play. The first down.
18 yards and a highlight for Walker. They really want to get him strong in the run game. They want to stay consistent and get him some bigger plays. But if he can't get it that way, he gets it receiving the ball. Big spin, and he made Jeremy Chin one of their more sure tacklers. Number 21, hits in the open field. He tried to trip him up at the ankle.
That is a touchback, and we welcome you back inside the second half going. And so Jonathan Gannon said it this week. We're playing hard. We're playing with attitude. It's on us. It's on the coaches. All right, it's on the coaches to find a way to hold on to this.
For us to watch and see Hollywood Brown, how involved is he in the game plan here in the second half? That was one of the things that Drew Petzing said. He didn't do a good job against the Giants. Where is this Dallas defense? Micah Parsons, one quarterback hurry, one assisted tackle. So we're going to have to see if this team has learned how to finish during the course of the week as they struggled through the first 2 weeks of the season.
Play action, first play of the half. It is Ferguson, the tight end. He's the receiver in that first half. He's got 6 yards. Stopped by Kaiser White. First half stats, owned by the Cardinals. Dallas a week ago had the ball for 43 minutes. And really from the start today, Cardinals kind of had the Cowboys on their heels. Second down and 4. It is Pollard. A little bit of daylight, closes quickly, and he's open up
11.
Third down here on the first drive of the half.
A lot of football today. All the drops.
You get into these pivotal plays, right, during the course of the game. Where did momentum shift? Where did momentum move to? And here is one right here in this third and short. We talked about, an opportunity in that first half.
There. That's all you gotta say. Hope they don't. Arizona's Arizona. Who we thought they were. The last game here, I can't believe this one. All them 6. Apologies. Definitely not one that wins. Okay, well, we will stick with them. We step up.
Strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you get one by a bat, this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there that you can win this battle.
And now it's even up. One out. Runners at first and second. And a swing and a miss there. One and two here.
Oh, beautiful catch. Oh.
Recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
Fights it off, and we'll see enough.
He's on now. They don't have a cool one in.
Righty to the plate.
That's
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
slider, he didn't show.
Fuck no. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Blue. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And time is called for a mound visit. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout.
On the
On the pitch now for the Nationals, Patrick Gordon.
Well,
The best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Double play ball.
Could be two.
Bad throw, they get nobody. Of course, I rushed it. Unbelievable. Pulling it again. Again.
Sometimes at speed, you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. They get nothing.
Unbelievable. That I could do this again to myself. Come on now. 0-2. What do I do?
And a pitch.
Good change up. Foul.
Nothing. Bases loaded. One away.
Got him! Corbin with a huge punch up after the air.
Missed opportunity to tie it up with a one out, put the ball in play. So now it's time to take it away, and that's what good teams they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
On the ground, Garcia. And they get out of it. Could have been out of it with nothing, but
So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We head to the 7th now.
error gets him a run. Fucking 3 errors he's already made in the first 3 games.
On the mound now, John Curtis. Well, he hasn't pitched in a while. Coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested. But we'll see if he has any rest to shake off. And a pitch.
Hit base hit.
That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Gotta win this one. Lost and won. Now this is Verlander. Oh, and then 3 is Scherzer. You gotta win this one.
Makes the grab one down.
We were late against fucking last game against him. Now we fucking lead again. Can't roll this too. Can't do it.
Action in the Mets bullpen. Sam Kinrow is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Next offering is foul.
Pitch.
And the left base hit.
Quick throw.
Squared that up.
Lead runner holds at second with one gone. So the next lineup turns over.
Is their last game was fucking devastating. Prospects.
Gets the slider in there for a strike. And it's fouled away.
It's struggling to get out of that. He's got to do something. Making errors. Not hitting. Or leading off. Pressure on him. Too much pressure on him.
Field 2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
He's not afraid, but if I don't leave him off, he's been good all year.
In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
With missed opportunity and shut down situation they have. And the center. What a flip that he gets there.
Great effort as he's able to haul it in.
This Nats pitching staff is tough.
Welcome back. Here's Montana.
Stick with the
Back to work.
Good with them.
Pitches outside. Ball one.
Popped him up. Candelario can't get it. It's not an error, but it could have been called an error.
The tying run at the plate.
Main job, 1 and 2. That pitch is so good. Oh, fuck this stuff. Again. Oh, I'll leak in the middle, but too much. No, it's fine. Okay.
The line of the pitch.
Third ball. Bounce to third. Alou makes the play.
And they get the lead off here in the seventh. Here's the catcher to hit. Francisco Alvarez. There's a strike.
The slider to Garcia. It's two.
And that quickly away. Back to the top of the Mets order. So up next for New York. Starling Marte. And that's outside. And they're at the knees. Count 1-1.
Beautiful. That's almost unfair. I can do that. Corbin. Got him. Perfect 7.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup.
He
You
is
sell it
good.
like a fastball. You drop the velocity. You swing and miss. Drew Smith into the game. 30-side game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score where it is. And here it comes.
Into center, well hit. Back at the track, at the wall. I didn't think I got it. Maybe, but no. I don't know. Hawk start to the series.
Smith, 29 years old. He was a third-round pick back in 2015.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the edge. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat.
Tell you what,
you're going to
try to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
What am I doing? Oh. Not look like. Let's see. Can't look that up, what that is. Save R6.
Another 1-2. That one just misses.
Hats off because I don't know how you take that.
They hit the slider identical. I can't tell the difference.
Next misses, and the count's full. At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Swing and a miss.
Slider, third, I don't know.
And now it's Luis Garcia. 1 for 3. Swings and misses.
My offense going to the kid now.
Guessing on first pitch, he's going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact.
That one goes to left.
Number 1, 2, 3, and I can't do nothing.
Makes the grab.
After he's getting the fucking hell out of it.
Go quietly there. Back here at the ballpark. Batter now. Luis
Gotta rely on the pen.
Back to work. There's a strike.
After Colvin, man, so long. Beautiful strike.
Just a really nice stance down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball. Speed him up and just subtract some velocity.
Good job. On the ground to Abrams. Takes his time, throws him out. Shouldn't be fucking throwing there. Good deal. Gotta leave him in.
Strike one.
He's proven right now that he's the guy. Not down to 40. Dealing again. On the ground, Ali. Take your time, throw low. Got him. Jesus Christ.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Here's Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this game.
79. Stephen there. Just Stephen there. Stephen there.
He swings and misses his first pitch.
0-1.
And a good eye there.
Not starting, but he's still good. Bringing him 1-1. Anytime, he can stay in for a long time.
And that's in there, Anthony.
Like a start pitches with him. Who's right? It's just trouble. Getting fucking Alonso anywhere. I don't know where to go.
Line and pitch.
Come on. Oh, he gets
Here,
him.
left field. Thomas under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Mets. They still trail it here 4-3. Sam Taylor on the pitch here.